everybody. We got 10 minutes to game time. Let's all gather around.
Shout out to WKRP in Cincinnati.
Nice.
Ellie De La Cruz.
That's awesome.
Orale Bateau.
That's amazing.
And the legend, Mr. Johnny Bench. Damn. 21 out of 25 on the Orale, Johnny Bench, and Ellie. That's what I'm saying, good sirs. Thank you, thank you.
Is that a throuple?
That's a thruple on a card, that's right. Oh, my brother. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Jump wet nasty. Buddy. Holy guacamole. Damn. That pays for your entire order. Done. That is a super short print on-card auto Jackson Churio. Damn, brother. All right, pobrecito Altuvito. John McDonald. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Jump wet nasty.
Nice.
Bo frickin' Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Not Cocoa Crisp.
I mean, heck.
Ready, down, put. Play Tecmo metal version.
Sleeve up the Acuna.
I know we'll be alright. Perhaps it's just an imagination.
What? I am literally crying right now. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Number to 75. Julio Rodriguez on card auto. Ah! Holy shiitake mushrooms! Amazing! Oh my gosh! My friends, my head is gonna explode! Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Last on print, 4 out of 5. Almost last on print anyway. Penultimate on print.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
I could not agree more. Twinkle Doe. Good to have you tonight, my man. There you go, LVBZ. Boom, shakalaka. Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. Jump wet nasty. Congratulations, felicidades, Cesar Mendoza. Yes, for the Mets. Oh! Are you kidding me? Mike George, the co-creator of 5 for 5 Baseball, just hit a hawk. Numbered to 10. Wow. Would you just look at it? That is sick. Peanut butter and jealous Mike George. Wow, buddy. Absolutely beautiful. Hand numbered to 10. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. On opening day, an absolutely beautiful Michael Jordan SP1. I love it. There we go, my friends. Oh, I'm so glad you're here to see that.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach. Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Congratulations, Bree Imus. In my humble opinion, the best baseball player that walks the planet Earth today. And that is numbered. Gum back parallel first on print. Wow. Congratulations, Bree Imus. I just got instantly more jealous. That is amazing. First on print to 199. Congratulations, Bree Imus. That is sick.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God! Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Wow. Oh my Lanta. Kevin O'Brien. Bro. Andrew Shumper's head might explode. Oh my Lanta. Kevin O'Brien. You win, sir. Numbered to 10. Bernie Brewer. Topps Dynasty. Relic autograph. I know. I know.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Junk Wax! Nasty. Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien, my brother. You win, good sir. Out of a Celebration Mega. That's right, Alex. Holy shiitake mushrooms. 8 out of 10 on the Bernie Brewer. That is magnificent, Kevin O'Brien. And I think that's good karma coming right back to you, my brother. Because you have been nothing short of amazing in this family, my man. Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien. I am so ridiculously stoked to pull that for you, buddy. Wow. That is literally the card that Andrew Shumper has been looking for. So you might have a buyer on this one, buddy, if you want to sell it, of course. And that's a big one too, bro.
Wake up, it's a cardboard kind of day with Dalen on the mic, get ready to play. We're ripping packs from the past to the now. Vintage wax to chrome, we'll show you how. Spicy water in hand, we pull that heat with grails, refractors, and hits so sweet. Amanda's in the mix, keeping things on track. Mrs. Junk Wax knows how to crack that back. It's the Junk Wax Vintage Morning Show, where the pulls are wild and the vibes all flow. From Bo to Brock, from J-Rod to Shaq, we're flipping through decades, never looking back. Live on 5, that's TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. Card clubs deep, and every legend's in the room. Yeah, it's the Junk Wax Vintage Morning Show. Grab your coffee, your cards, and let's go.
Ripping packs and cracking backs.
Powered by cardboard and chaos. JWV in the AM. Let's roll.
Well, good morning, you legends. Top of the morning to you. How we doing? Happy Tuesday, my dear friends. It is magnificent to see you as always. I missed you so darn much. How we doing? Good to see you. What's up? Oh, my TikToker's up in here. Good to see you, the Golden Eagle. Silly Derek Daly. Good to see you as always, my man. What's up, Josh, the Storage Unit King? Mr. Bachring, top of the morning to you. As always, you legends, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is amazing to have you this morning. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days right with that daily dose of positivity. Some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always a lot of laughs. Typically at my expense, and I would have it no other way. Good morning, Jonesy. Good morning, Kirk Woa. Great to see you as always, my brother. Mikey 1, Super Grover. Good to see you, gentlemen. Good to be seen. Mr. Rob Richardson. Speaking of our family pharmacist, we have some mail day this morning, my dear friends. Do we have a Zach Kickarillo with us this morning by chance? Junior, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you, my man. Welcome. Welcome to the Quadfather. Always good to see ya. User 536-997-860-3204. Top of the Tuesday to you, buddy. All right, you incredible human beings. Let's get some music happening here. There we go. Can you all hear music? Just want to make sure. Good morning, Mr. Koba. Excellent to be seen this morning, you legend. Oh, Mikey 1. Oh, Zach Kickarillo said it would be better tonight. Sounds good. Excellent. Beautiful. You should hear something now, Mikey. Good morning, Brian Smith. Excellent to see you too, big man. So, Mr. Rob Richardson, I think we can get into your box this morning. Andrea, Miss D-Lo, making my morning as always. How you doing there, good looking? Always great to see you both. Shout out to Andrea and Dan. Mr. Sadude, Mr. Mark Ramos, excellent to see you too, you handsome son of a gun. How we doing? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my friends. We have an action-packed Tuesday morning ahead of us. Humongous thank you to Mr. Mikey Koba, who snagged not one, but two delicious Resurgence football mega boxes. Oh, you know it. And Jeff Rotel, hey buddy, let me show you something. Let's turn this camera around just real quick for a second. So you can't really see it unless I scoot back like this, but Jeffro, check this out. Look right there. You see that right there, Jeffro? I got it up there, buddy. So for those of you that don't know, that is a beautiful mat that Jeffro Tull purchased for the whole family. So thank you so much, Jeffro. That will be up there forever, or at least until we're moving out of here. Mr. Joey Krug, top of the morning to you, legend. It is always good to see you, you sexy beast. Hope we're having a wonderful Tuesday morning, legend. Alrighty. Super Grover, that's the plan. That's the plan. Thinking about maybe getting like a little track light or something that shines on it. Something like that. We shall see. But I like where your head's at. All right, Mr. Rob Richardson. We need to bust into a couple of things here first before we bust into our first mail day of the day. So let's do that. You know what we got to do here, folks. Before we get too ahead of ourselves, we got to bust into that nectar of life. Shout out to Johnny Utah, also known as Brandon Franz. Also known as my co-host. Oh, and by the way, legends, if you were here on Sunday night, thank you. That was absolutely amazing. We had probably one of the best podcasts that myself and Brandon have ever done. It was so damn cool. And of course, it was because he was here. So that was pretty special. Good morning to you incredible human beings over here on TikTok. It is magnificent to see you as always. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around. What's up, Weston? Good to see the Golden Eagle. Again, Andrea, thank you for gracing us with your presence this morning. Ms. D-Lo. Shout out to Sadude Breaks and my buddy Dan. Yes, it was Jonesy. Yes, you were Super Grover. You sure were good, buddy. Oh, Kirk Woa. Bro. It was kind of surreal. I have to be honest. I kept looking over and like seeing him here in this room. It was pretty damn cool. So shout out to Brandon Franz, a.k.a. Johnny Utah. He's actually still here in Austin, believe it or not. But he's really busy with work. So Sunday was the only night that I got with that legend. And yes, we are Super Grover. We're keeping it positive with some pamplemousse. All right, let's bust into our first spicy water of this terrific Tuesday. Shout out to Galaxy Gifts. Welcome back, my friend. Top of the morning to you. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I love spicy water. It's so good. Once it hits your lips, it's just so good. Alrighty. Dom Squad, welcome back, my man. Long time no see. Cap'n Crunch. Me and the Cap'n. Make it happen. Damn good to see you, my brother. Galaxy Gift. No, sir. No, sir. That is just water and bubbles, my friend. Water and bubbles. We don't do energy drinks. Ew. No thanks. Can't say I've never, but I don't now. Because the fun fact, I actually had a buddy of mine that had a heart attack from energy drinks. Yeah. He was like borderline addicted to them. Had to have at least 2 a day. He would start every day with a Monster. Yikes. Can you imagine? Like, let's just have like 200 grams of sugar to start our day. Good God. I was shocked he made it as long as he did. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Jeffro. I am not throwing shade at anybody because I know energy drinks are good. Trust me, I get it. But they're also terrible for you. So I just want my whole family to be as healthy as possible. And if you can not drink those energy drinks, that would be better. There you go. But again, I do not judge anybody. If you're an energy drink drinker, hey, to each their own. Uncle Smitty, yay. Top of the morning to my San Antonio hermano. Que bueno verte, senor. Paul Bailey, good morning to another OG of the family. Excellent to see you, buddy. All right, we busted into our spicy water. Let's bust into that very first pack of Juicy. Juicy junk wax. And then we're going to refresh that shop. Let's go 1993 Pro Set Power Football to get us started. There you go, Kirk Noah. Happy Tuesday to you too, Matt Canyon. Excellent to see you as always. Buenos dias, Cesar Mendoza. Heck of a night last night, my brother. I hear there was some fire pulled after I left. Felicidades, Cesar Mendoza. On a couple of beautiful boxes. All right, we got Mr. James Jett. Little rookie. The original Jay Jetta. For the Raiders. Awesome. Carlton. And we're not talking about the Fresh Prince. Carlton Bailey. Kind of makes me want to do the Carlton. Is that Keith Byers? Fins up. Shout out to Scotty Too Hotty Kuniko. Oh, there you go, Brian Smith. I've heard that's good. Oh, hell yeah. How about my Seattle Seahawks throwback, Mr. Rick Myrer? That's fantastic. There you go, Kirk Woa. Joey Krug, it is amazing to see you this morning, legend. Top of the Tuesday to you. How about Mr. Conway for the Bears? Louder Milk. We're heading out with some Ludwig van for some ultra-violence. Louder Milk. Carl Simpson for the Bears. That is correct, Cesar Mendoza. I saw that. Steve Berline, throwback quarterback for Arizona. Mr. Ernie Dye, last but not least. Shout out to Ernie Larson. And there you go, folks. Nice little first pack of the morning. There's Ernie Larson. Perfect timing. Good to see you, Big Ern. Your ears must have been burning, big man, because I was talking about you. Kevin Conlon, good morning, buddy. All right, you incredible human beings. We busted into our first couple of things. Let's refresh that shop, shall we? For the first time on this terrific Tuesday morning. Good morning, Freddie. Good morning to the amazing Randy. Excellent to see you as always, my dude. And Uncle Smitty. So I am uncertain if it was the case hit out of the case of National Treasures, but we did pull a monster. 2024 National Treasures booklet. First on print to 35. James Wood, RPA, booklet. Yeah. Congratulations to Todd and the Wet Sprocket Olson, who got that little bad boy. And that will be mailed out, I think, today. So yeah, that card is freaking huge. And it's first on print, too. And Uncle Smitty, if you want to see that, you can actually go check out Instagram. I did post that up there. That is correct, Joey Krug, yep. Good morning, Freddie. How you doing, big man? Thank you, Kevin Conlon, for being over here on TikTok. It is nice to see you this morning, you legend. Hope you had a good weekend. That is correct, Kirk Noah. I remember old Rick Myrer. Okie dokie, folkies. I am refreshing the shop real quick, making sure we're not missing anything. And then we got to get into a mail day. We are not missing anything. So what we're going to do here, my friends, is we're going to get into a little family mail day for Mr. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist. And then we have a couple of delicious mega boxes to rip into for Mikey 2. And then we will refresh that shop one more time. Paul Bailey. I think that is the second booklet, but the first one was pulled like 3.5 years ago. So yeah, first booklet in a long, long time. Congratulations again to Todd. There you go. Eric Guai, good morning, legend. Excellent to see you as always. Uncle Smitty, you're too old for Instagram? Roger that, my brother. Joey Krug. Yes, we do, my friend. Yes, we do. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing. And speaking of, my friends, check this out. Shout out to Miss Rachel, who got me something from Etsy. It came in the mail yesterday, I must admit. I opened it because I did not know what it was. It did not say, like, from Rachel on the box. It just said something from some random shop I'd never heard of before. So I thought it was Mrs. Junkwax that purchased that. But nope, that was Miss Rachel. And there you go. Pretty cool, right? So I'm going to put that out on my grading station, I think. So humongous thank you to Miss Rachel. Kyle Willard. Buenos dias to my San Antonio neighbor. Great to see you, buddy. Oh, by the way, folks, kind of a challenging morning. So a lot of you know that today is my son's 18th birthday. Big deal, right? Well, he got a rite of passage today, family. Sawyer got pulled over for the first time. Yeah. Aw, Joey Krug, that is very kind of you to say, brother. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Yep, Sawyer got pulled over for speeding, got his first speeding ticket this morning. On his 18th birthday. Ouch, kabibbles. Cop did not give two shakes. Yep, exactamente, Uncle Smitty. Yep. On his way to school. Eric, why, you silly goose? Nope, no warning. Nope, they hit him with a ticket. $200 fine this morning for speeding. Yep, it's exactly what I told him, Ernie Larson. I said, welcome to adulthood, my son. Welcome. It's a rite of passage, my boy. I've been pulled over more times than I can count, gosh dang it. Yep, that's exactly what I told him too, Kirk Noah. Happens to the best of us. Riley, that's right. You are correct, my friend. Yep. So he can actually do like a little driver safety course, and it'll take the ticket away. But yeah, he was really bummed out this morning on his 18th birthday. Like, come on, officer. It's the kid's 18th birthday. Really? You're going to write him a ticket the morning of his 18th birthday? Dick. Roger that, Mikey, too. Roger that, my man. So yeah, shout out to Sawyer this morning. Turning 18 years old and out there getting speeding tickets. Yikes. Ouch, kabibbles. All right, so we do have a box from Mr. Kickarillo, and we're going to bust into that one later tonight. But we got a big old box from Mr. Rob Richardson. Hey, family pharmacist, are you still here this morning? And does this box look familiar? And Johnny Ward, you were absolutely right. Brian Smith, that's a great question, buddy. I do not know the exact particulars of that. There you go, Kirk Noah. That's right. That's right. Excellent. Thank you so much, Rob Richardson. All right, brother. Let's do it. So, as always, Rob Richardson, before I even bust into this box, my dude, it is always the thought that counts with me, buddy. I cannot thank you enough for sending me anything. You hit me in the feels already, and I haven't even opened the box yet. So thank you, legend. For those of you that don't know, Mr. Rob Richardson is one of the OGs of OGs of this entire family. I love that fella. And shout out to Mallory Latoya. Ah, there's Mr. Kickarillo. You are so welcome, my brother. We will bust that bad boy tonight. And I have not read the email either. All right. First time this morning, legends. We shalt grippeth, and we shalt rippeth. Let's see what we have here. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Oh, Rob Richardson. What? We got a Gigantes hat in here, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Thank you, Rob Richardson. We will break that little bad boy in. Oh, and it's even fitted, too. Hell yeah. We'll get into that one in just a moment. Ooh, it looks like we have a couple of cards here as well for yours truly. Hell yeah. I love it. 1992 Oh Peachy Gum. Beautiful. Looks like a lot of it didn't make it, unfortunately. But I appreciate the thought, Rob Richardson. You're amazing. Jeff Rotel, that's right. He sent us some substances. All right. Empty box legends. Well, Rob Richardson, you already know I have quite the junk wax gum collection. Someday, my friends, when I have some time, I would like to attempt to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the tallest stack of junk wax gum. Unaffixed. Anyway, you can't glue them together or anything. There you go, Johnny Ward. There you go. All right, let's see what's in here real quick. Rob Richardson, you rock my face off, my brother. Thank you. This is a terrific way to start our Tuesday. And you're absolutely right, Bubba, eh? That's from up north of the border there. Heading up north for some French fries and gravy, sir. Almost made it. All right. Ooh. Hell yeah. My PC, little Chaz, this morning on the Rated Rookie 2021 Optic. Ooh. Looks like we have a holo as well. Magnificent. I believe that is a 1990 Upper Deck for our Seattle Mariners. Little Kenneth Walker III, my PC for the Seattle Seahawks, myself and my son. Tyler, Pop, Drop, and Lockett for our Seattle Seahawks on the almost color match press proof. Oh, what? Tyler Lockett numbered to 25 from Immaculate? That one's going straight to my son's PC, Rob Richardson. And last... Oh, bro. Are you kidding me? 25 out of 25 Zenith Steve Largent. It's missing the jersey. I love it so much. That's even cooler, Rob Richardson. So, bro, that's like an error. It's actually missing the jersey piece. But that's fantastic. I love it. Gotta love a bookend. 25 out of 25. I'll take it. So, Mr. Richardson, that is absolutely amazing, buddy. And as always, I cannot thank you enough for sending those to yours truly. Those will be in my PC forever. 25 out of 25, brother. Beautiful. And the other ones will go into Sawyer's PC. You rock my face off, Mr. Richardson. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, big man. Got to bend the hat up a little bit here. Can't do the whole flat bill thing. Unless you're like 16, in my humble opinion. There you go, brother. It matches, too, because I'm wearing black today. Excellent. Shout out to Red's Breakfast Burritos, but we're going gigantes today. I like it. Buenos dias, Oscar Ruiz. Excellent to see you as always, my man. Que bueno verte. And yes, it is Jonesy. That is Steve Largent. All right, legends, let me snag myself a little sippy. You are damn right, Rob Richardson. I am liking this hat, bro. I'm digging it. Thank you, brother. Cheers. Shout out to my marvelous gigantes. All right. Mikey 2 says, Dalen, you might need to license the live podcast commentary that was going on Sunday night. Those guys were crushing it. I might need to license it? All right. Well, hey, that's a wonderful idea, Mikey 2. I like where your head's at, legend. All right, my good friends. We busted into a couple of juicy things to start our day. Mikey 2, I think it's time to bust into yours, my brother. Roger that, Mikey. Okay, I gotta be honest, buddy. I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean, license? I apologize in advance. I am so sorry. But that one went right over my head. I need to license it? Is there something I don't know about? Help me out there, brothers. Help me out. Randy, there you go, buddy. Hey, some people can get away with that flat bill. I'm not one of them. I look like a 42-year-old man trying to look like he's 16. But that's just me personally, because I'm almost 43 years old, so I got to put a little bend in my bill. You know, I'm kind of getting some freak vibes here. Shout out to Tim Lincecum. Beautiful. Okie dokie, legends. I'm refreshing that shop real quick. Let's see where we're at. And Mikey 2, I think you're going to be up next, big man. Yep, I am correct. All right. Excuse me. First family rip of this terrific Tuesday. Bubba. Little Discord watch party? Yes, please. And if you're talking about Mikey 2, I know there was a handful of you that were watching our TikTok, but on Discord. And I appreciate you doing that. It's very, very nice of you. I appreciate you tuning in no matter how you do it. Thank you, Kirk Noah. I am glad we're on the same page per usual, my brother. All right, legends. I gotta say, Rob Richardson, this hat's comfy, too. Feels nice on my giant cranium. Okie dokie. For the first time on this terrific Tuesday morning, little family rip, Mikey 2, I cannot thank you enough for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com. Mr. Devin Goolsby, good morning, legend. Good to see our one-wing king, the thin blue line of the family, Mr. Grayson King. Excellent to see you both this morning, gentlemen. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around, and you have impeccable timing because we're about to bust into our very first resurgence, mega boxes. And we shalt grippeth, and we shalt rippeth. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Let's go. Good morning, Mr. Erickson. 'Cause bustin' makes me feel good. You know it, Super Grover. All right, we're just going to go ahead and bust them both. Empty box there, good buddy. Oh, by the way, folks, do you see our new sticker? Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax on the cracked ice. Is that Griffey for sale sticker? For those of you that don't remember, I used to have a Ken Griffey Jr. slab spinning right there. I kind of took it down temporarily while we have National Treasures. But shout out to Mrs. Junkwax and the family inside joke. Amazing. There you go, Count of St. Germain. Good morning, legend. How you doing this morning, big man? You had a wonderful night last night. Thank you to everybody that hung out with us over there on Chris's stream last night. Sorry I couldn't hang out longer, Chris. Empty box. Our pack number 4 is to the side. All right, you legends. Let's see if we can't find Mikey 2 something juicy on this terrific Tuesday morning. Let's go. Shout out to each and every one of you over there on YouTube. I see you. Same thing with Kick, Facebook, TikTok. Love you all so damn much. Top of the Tuesday morning to you. Buenos dias, Kobe Luna. Oh, hell yeah. Start off with a little Andre Rison. Gosh, these cards are cool. Licensed or not. Let Ricky smoke about some Ricky Williams. Phil Simms. Biletnikoff with the CTE 3000 helmet. Ray Davis on the Circuit Breakers. Shout out to Melody, that is her PC. Cedric Gray on the Refractor. Rookie. Jaden Hicks and Marshawn Lloyd. Go Pack Go. Shout out to Jeffro. And Mr. Behrman. All right, moving on. Good morning, Jason Weddle. Good morning, Wheels. Excellent to see you, boys. Sickness, what's up, buddy? All right, we start off a little Steve Young. The legend, Joe Theismann. Shout out to Morgie. Woodson. Tony Dorsett. Eric All. Jr. on the Refractor. Batanu on the Blue Wave Refractor. For James Berkey Steelers. Troy Franklin for the Horsies. And Tyler Guyton for Dem Boys. Excellent. Moving on. Lane Rust, good morning. Shout out to Lane Frost. My name is Josh. Welcome to my crib. Here's my fridge. All I have in it is condiments. Give me a hell yeah if you remember MTV Cribs. Lane Rust, no way, buddy. Well, small world, my man. I actually used to rodeo for a living. So I'm a big fan of Lane Frost and the whole Frost family. Very cool that you are here this morning, my brother. Welcome. I think everything happens for a reason, my friend. And you're here for a reason this morning. Ooh, we have a little Dickie Dent for Da Bears. Terrell Suggs for the Dirty Birdies. Johnny Ward, you giant, smiling, handsome son of a gun. Love you, buddy. Will Levis on the Conductors from Kentucky. Oh. Well, hello. How about Darren Sproles? Thought he was a Charger, but that looks like a Saint. And that is numbered to 99. Beautiful. On the molecular marks. Nice one. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. That is our very first Resurgence autograph. How about Tim Brown? Legend for the Raiders on the Refractor. Mr. Isaac, rookie for the Dirty Birdies. And Obi Trice. Real name. No gimmicks. Mr. Rust. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so cool, buddy. You got to speak to Ms. Frost? Painted butter and jealous, my dude. How cool is that? And the amazing Randy. I cannot thank you enough for the sweet gifts over here, my brother. Helping to keep this whole thing on the rails. Factual. Thank you so much, Randy. And you know what, Lane? I can't follow everybody, but I got you there, bud. There you go. Welcome back, brother. All right. That one goes in a brand new 55er. There you go, Ernie Larson. Nailed it. Feels like all of them said that whenever they would go into their house on MTV Cribs. This is my fridge. You know, I don't spend very much time here, so all I have in here is condiments. Oh my Lanta. Good morning to Brandon Franz, a.k.a. Johnny Utah. And I think Johnny Utah wants to start a little hype train duck race this morning. I cannot thank you enough, Brandon. smacking us with 5 gifted subs on this terrific Tuesday morning. Shout out to Jerry, Drew, Grandpa Gaming, Markowitz, and Mick Rebra. Welcome to the family. Thanks to Johnny Utah. Absolutely right, Devin Goolsby. Old Brandon Franz just doing Brandon Franz things over there. How we doing, legend? And how's Austin treating you, Brandon? I miss you, buddy. Lukey. Walter Payton, legend. How about a couple of back-to-back legends with Chris Carter? KJ. The regular Staubach over there. You button-hooked me. I didn't know you were going to button-hook me. Dalen Bullock on the Prism Refractor. Aeneas Smith for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. Yay. And Byron Murphy, rookie for our Seattle Seahawks. And ladies and gentlemen, on this terrific Tuesday morning, you have started a beautiful hype train. As always, you incredible human beings, you already know. If we take this hype train to an astounding hype train level 5, we will give away a juicy Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox this morning, my friends. And the Junk Wax Vintage Hitboxes have been refreshed. Oh, yeah. You know it, Mikey. And Legends, we are already at hype train level 3. Cannot thank you enough. Good morning, Scotty Too Hottie Kunico. Thank you, Jason. You're right. Exactamente, Cesar Mendoza. Brandon, just got into the office for another day of cool stuff. Well, I'm excited for you, buddy. I hope you have a great day here in Austin. All right, let's keep on going. Let's see if we can't find Mikey 2 some hype train luck. Good morning, Naughty by Nature. Top of the morning to you, Buffy. Excellent to see you both. Hope we're having a terrific Tuesday. Thank you for being here with us. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. We are smack dab in the middle of a hype train over here on Twitch. Terrell Owens. The man, the myth, the flat top. Howie Long. Marcus Allen. Randy Moss for Minnesota. Nice. Marshawn Lloyd, so nice. We have seen him twice on the Voltaic. The another legend. Shout out to Mr. Berkey on the Prism. Terry Bradshaw. Tavondre Sweat for Tennessee. And last but not least, little Jershawn Newton for the Commanders. Not too shabby on box number 1 there for you, Mikey 2. Got our very first Resurgence autograph. Let's keep on it going. Good morning to our favorite Schmidt head. How you doing, Randy? We got a couple of rad Randys in the family this morning. Oh, hell yeah. How about Mrs. Junkwax's PC, Mr. Jason Kelsey? TB12 Tom Brady. AP. Isaac of the Bruce. Brock Bowers rookie. Refractor for the Raiders. Mr. Rob Richardson, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Sano San, thank you for being part of the family. Ooh, how about Luke McCaffrey to 199 on the Pink Wave. Refractor. Sleeving that one up for you. Cedric Gray for Tennessee. Jesse, good morning, my man. Oh, you are so welcome, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting us know. Oh, thank you, Stella. And that's right, I forgot. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Miss Stella, and good morning. And I'll definitely let Mrs. Junkwax know that you said hello. A&L Collectibles, top of the morning to you, brother. Chase, thank you for smacking the follow button, buddy. And welcome to the crew. All right, heck of a first pack of box number 2. On the stand he goes. Let's keep on it going. Chris St. Germain, this is a mega box, my man. We are opening 2 Resurgence mega boxes. Jesse, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you, my guy. Happy Tuesday morning. All right, we got a little Hines Ward. Good morning, Miss Mary. Awesome to see you, and thank you for snagging a team in our football break. Big hugs, firm handshakes to Miss Mary. And ladies and gentlemen, where it looks like the hype train might be pulling into the station, we have 39% and 39 seconds to go. As always, you legends, I cannot thank you enough for starting the Tuesday morning the right way. If that hype train does not make it to level 5, that's okay. We can try giving away a hitbox a little bit later. And I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you. Will Levis. How about some Flutie Flakes? Teddy Edison, good morning, you legend. Aw, Chase, that is very kind of you to say, my brother. Hit me in the feels over here. Thank you, Chaser. On the conductors, Drew Brees. Ernie Larson. Like Lazarus, bringing us back from the dead at the last second, and I cannot thank you enough, Mr. Larson. And shout out to Sims, Maver Satanic, Deacon, Kelsier, and I Am the Sky. All members of the family now. And we are at Hype Train level 4. And folks, how about our second Resurgence autograph? Mally and the Jets. Malachi and the Jets. Good morning, Teddy Edison. Mr. Chomsky, top of the morning to you, legend. All right. Nice one to 125 there for you. Good buddy. Ooh, Grayson. Smacking us with a gifted sub. Thank you so much. And Mr. Smalls. Welcome to the family. Bubba. Thank you so much, my fellow Austinite. And yes, we are, you legends. It is official. We are at Hype Train level 5. Jonah Ellis and Michael Hall Jr. for the Browns. Excellent. Jeff Rotull, I see you smacking Miss Mary with a free gifted 1-month subscription. I appreciate you, Jeffro. Thank you so much, big man. And shout out to each and every one of you that have participated in this Hype Train, because you already know we're going to put all your names into a list, and it is a weighted list by how much you donated. So if you donated more, you have a bigger chance to win. Mikey, thank you in advance for helping us out with that list. All right, let's sleeve up some Malachi Corley. And you know what, Chase? My dude. I just smacked you with a follow, buddy. Mr. Freeman, welcome to the family. Ooh, yeah. Macho Danny Savage. I see you as well, Mr. Maloney.
Ooh, yeah.
Thank you for being here with us this morning, you legend. Second autograph there for you, Mikey, too. Beautiful. Moving on. Andrew Shumper, good morning, you legend. I hope so too, Mikey. Speaking of Mikeys, for Dub Bears, Mike Singletary. Troy Aikman, shout out to Mikey 1. One half of the Brothers Watt. Laces out, Dan. Dan Marino. It is wonderful to see you, Danny. K. Madillac Card Shop. Thank you for smacking the follow button, and thank you for sharing out my live. I appreciate you. On the glimmers and gleam, with the rhythm and the rhyme, Mr. Jerry Rice. Ooh, shout out to Mike Pratt. That's a nice one for the Bucks. Mike Pratt on the refractor. Traven Wallace and Devin Leary for the Dirty Birdies, last but not least. There you go. Absolutely right, Chris St. Germain. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. You know we got to sleeve up that Emmitt Smith as well. Good morning, everybody over there on TikTok. It is magnificent to have you this morning. If it is your very first time tuning into these luscious locks, it is wonderful to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my.
Emotional damage.
Miss Mary over here just hit us with the showstopper. 5,000 bits.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Goodness gracious. Mary. I literally cannot thank you enough, my dear. You have hit me in the feels over this morning. You have no idea. Damn. Mrs. Junkwax gracing us with her presence. Good morning, my love. Holy crapola. Folks, Mary just hit us with a nuke. Cannot thank you enough. Josh Watson, you were absolutely right. Naroski, good morning, cutie. How you doing? I know, Jesse, I know it. Holy cow. Dylan Carter, good morning, you legend. Excellent to see you as always, big man. Name the 5 best rappas. Dalen, 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 and Dalen. Because I rip hot fire. All right, here we go, folks. We have two packs to go. And then we're getting into our pack number 4s. And then, of course, my friends, we're going to refresh that shop. Good morning, Mr. Behrman. Wonderful to see you, my brother. How you doing, Jeff? Making our morning as always. And Legends, we are at Hype Train level 6. 90% thanks to Ms. Mary. Mary, one more time. Thank you. From the bottom of our hearts. I appreciate you so much, Ms. Mary. Mikey, you are spot on, my brother. A 5,000 bomb on this terrific Tuesday morning. As I have said before, my friends, and I will say it again, I never apologize for the redundancy. I truly believe that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby, right here in the JWVCC, and that is just example A over there from Miss Mary. Damn! That is a magnificent way to start our morning. So Stella says, what are bits? So Stella, bits are the monetary unit of Twitch. So you can turn in money, and it gets converted to bits, and then you gift those bits to your favorite creator. Exactly right, Ernie Larson. Mary said, hold my spicy water. Damn right. All right, Jamal Charles. Brett Taylor. Favre. Go Pack Go. Shout out to Jeffro. And Jeff Behrman. Ozzie Newsom. Lad McConkey, rookie on the Voltaic. The legend for the Bills. Shout out to Melody. Little Jim Kelly. Bashanu. And for our Seattle Seahawks, little rookie A.J. Barner. Finishing that one off. Folks, we are at 93% on Hype Train level 6. If by some act of the universe we take this thing to Hype Train level 10, we will give away 2 Junk Wax Vintage Hitboxes this morning. But I am super grateful that we get to get rid of one of them. All right. How about Mr. Thurman Thomas for Melody's Bills? Michael Vick. The Nigerian Nightmare. And we are not talking about Kamaru Usman. How about Christian Okoye with those giant pads? Miami Rice. Bucky Irving on the Circuit Breakers. Shout out to Da Bucks. Chris Jenkins on the Refractor. Tyler Newbin. And last but not least, little Johnny Wilson for those world champion Philadelphia Eagles. Beautiful. Mikey, too. Absolutely. They will all be sleeved up for you, big man. You already know. See? I got you covered, Mikey. All right, Legends.
One down, one to go. One down, one to go.
Sorry about that. Last pack magic, you Legends. Good luck. Hey, you are awesome, Mikey, too. I will lovingly push back, my brother. And ladies and gentlemen, hey, shout out to Kiwi Frankencop. I sincerely appreciate you making the switch to Twitch. Thank you so very much. And if so, oh, Mr. Behrman, get out of my head, my brother. He just smacked Kiwi Frankencop with a free 1-month subscription. Thank you so much, Mr. Behrman, you big sweetie. And Kiwi, welcome to the family, buddy. Excellent to have you. All right, we start off with the Herminator, Herman Moore. John Randall for Minnesota. Darrell Rivas. You and I both, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. And remember, my friends, we actually have a Resurgence football break up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Right? Meow. If you want to go check that out, feel free. James Harrison, shout out to James Berkey. Darrell Rivas on the Glimmers and Gleam and the Rhythm and the Rhyme. Mikey Sanristil on the Refractor, rookie. Malik Washington, and last but not least, you got a little Fuaga for New Orleans. Shout out to Jimmy Nuge. He is our New Orleans guy in the family. Flex Plexico, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend, and welcome to the crew. Nice to have you. Happy Tuesday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family, last pack magic. Let's go. Mikey 2, you want me to toss Emmett and Aikman in the pile for Mikey? I am very happy to do that for you, brother. Let's get through this one, and I will go back through that whole pack, and I'll find those cards for you. All right, we got a little Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins for Philly, Frank Gore, Greasy, the legend for the Dolphins. Speaking of legends, from Washington State University, go Cougs, Mr. Drew Bledsoe. Morgan, the Prism Refractor rookie for the Packers. Morgan, so nice you got him twice. On your way to the rainbow there, buddy. And last but not least, you got a little Will Ricard for Minnesota, kicker extraordinaire. There you go, brother. Couple of beautiful mega boxes of Topps Resurgence football. All right, so you want to give Mikey the Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman. Folks, if you allow me just a moment, I got to go back through these and find a couple of cards. Travie Patty, good morning, and thank you for smacking the follow button. Mr. Chris Ryder, top of the Tuesday to you, legend. Always nice to see you, my man. I appreciate you all bearing with me. Give me just a second here, folks. It is in here somewhere, gosh dang it. All right, there you go, Mikey 2. Got those all sleeved up for Mikey 1. Just for you, big man. There you go. All right, legends. Those are going in Mikey 1's pile. And we are good to go. And how about perfect timing, ladies and gentlemen? We just finished up that terrific Tuesday morning hype train at a level 7, 12%. And you already know what that means, my dear friends. I think it's time to run a little race. See who wins a Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox this morning. Hey, Travie Patty, happy Tuesday to you too, my friend. And welcome to the family. Top of the morning to you, KC1 Integra, Mr. Chris Ryder. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, my dude. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers. Broast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Ah, so good. All right, we got to give credit where credit is due here, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Mary was our top gifter out of that hype train with 5,119 bits. That is nothing short of amazing, and I cannot thank you enough, Miss Mary. Seriously. Hell yeah. Okie dokie. Let me refresh that shop real quick, my dear friends, and see if I'm missing anything. As always, you are more than welcome to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel. There is boxes up there for sale, rip and ships. There is breaks up there if you want to snag yourself a break spot. There's supplies up there if you need some supplies. There's merchandise up there if you want to get yourself a cool hoodie like this one. Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to Mr. Behrman. Shout out to Dylan Carter. Snagging a couple of break spots. Thank you so much, my friends. I appreciate you bearing with me, folks, while I lock these in here real quick. And then we're going to run our hype train race. As I smack the heck out of my camera. There we go. Nicely done, Dalen. Alrighty. Resurgence football. That is our Resurgence football there, my friends. It is just $18 a spot. And remember, there is 3 autographs in that box. So there should be 2 regular autographs and 1 RPA. It is our very first Resurgence hobby in this family. Mr. Behrman, Senior, taking 14 and 15. There you go, good buddy. Cannot thank you enough, Dylan Carter. I appreciate you, my friend. Hope you had a wonderful weekend as well, Dalen. You and I both, Mikey. Probably the closest we can get to cosmic without it being cosmic, right? All right, got you locked in there, Jeff Behrman Sr. Next is our favorite rapper, the California Kid, Mr. Carter, taking 5, 9, and 30. There you go, big man. Got you locked in there, my brother. Thank you, thank you. Miss Mary, did we have any Rams open this morning? I do not think so, my friend. I am so sorry about that, Miss Mary. I saw a couple in Mikey 2's boxes that he opened, but those are the first boxes that we have opened today, Miss Mary, so those are the only Rams that we have seen. Sorry about that, Miss Mary. But of course, my friends, if you want to go check out junkwaxvintage.com, there's a plethora, a cornucopia of beautiful boxes up there. And if you want to see some more football, I am happy to rip into it. Threaten me with a good time. Okie dokie. Good morning. What you talking about, Willis? And Mr. Ryder, I will refresh that shop right meow. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Mr. Brightlights, long time no see. Oh, hell yeah. We got a couple of new orders up here. How about Mr. Chris Ryder and Mikey Kobaugh? I appreciate you, gentlemen. And as always, thank you for bearing with me while I lock these in. Chris Ryder taking down spots number 10 in both of those breaks. Thank you again, Chris. There you go, good buddy. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you, and welcome to the crew. Devin Clark, you sexy beast. Top of the Tuesday to you, buddy. Shout out to you and Swanee both. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, gentlemen. Yes, you have, Brandon Franz. You were there when we bought him. It is so nice to see you this morning, Brandon. And it is really cool to know that you're just a few miles away from me right now. I wish we could spend some more time together, gosh dang it, but life comes first, sometimes. All right, you beautiful human beings. Next, Mr. Mikey 2, taking down spots number 18 in both of our breaks. Excellent. Thank you, Mikey Kobaugh. There you go, buddy. Got you locked in. You were absolutely right, Mikey 1. The queue is open. So typically, my friends, if you wanted to rip something down here, there's a little bit of a wait. Right now, there is not. It is completely open. So if you want to snag something down from junkwaxvintage.com, it would be an impeccable time to do so. All right. I think we're even up there in the shop. I think we need to run a little hype train race. Ooh, Miss Mary and Bubba snagging a couple of spots as well. Thank you so much, legends. Bubba taking spot number 28 in our Panini Prism baseball. So, folks, this is 2 hobby boxes, 2022 and 2024 Panini Prism. And Bubba taking down spot number 28. Thank you so much to my fellow Austinite. Got you locked in there, Trevor Taylor. Thank you so much, you handsome son of a gun. Beautiful. And then we have Miss Mary, taking 2 spots in our Resurgence football, 7 and 17. I cannot thank you enough, Miss Mary. Absolutely making my morning this morning. Shout out to Miss Mary. There you go. Okie dokie. Let's refresh that shop one more time and make sure that we are ready for that hype train race. Thank you so much, Mikey. Beautiful, my brother. Okie dokie. We good. I need to check my email here, see if I have something in my inbox. Yes, I do. Excellent. All right, my friends, give me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail to handle a little housekeeping here. My folks over on TikTok, if you would like to make the switch to Twitch, now would be a perfect time to do it because you're not going to see the race over here on TikTok. I apologize. But if you want to see that race, all you got to do is come on over here to Twitch and join us. It is free. It is easy. And we'd love to have you. So it is the same name over here on Twitch, Junk Wax Vintage. And there is a link on my TikTok profile if you go to our link tree. Okay? Okay. And you know we got to do a little moose race. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. It is a family tradition. Shout out to Hank Williams Jr. There you go, Chris Ryder. Thank you for making the switch. I see you, Jeff Rotel. Ladies and gentlemen, the moose is loose. Good morning, Uncle Moosey. Wonderful to have you this morning, you legend. Your ears must have been burning. All right, we're putting 30 seconds on the clock. Look at all the beautiful names in here. Shout out to Boston Bill Cormier, Johnny D, Jeff Behrman Sr., Andrew Shumper, Kyle Willard, Trevor Taylor, Grayson King, Miss Mary, Jeff Rotel, Rob Richardson, Senor Mendoza, Matt Kenyon, James Erickson, the Count of St. Germain, Mikey 2, Ernie Larson. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for your participation this morning, and I appreciate you. All right, we got 130 moose. And Mikey, remind me that I need to fix this screen at some point. It's annoying. All right. Good luck, everybody. Krabby Rob, good morning, legend. Excellent to see you. Here we go, buddies. And they're off. Mr. James Erickson on the front side. Ms. Mary in the middle of the pack. And it looks like Ms. Mary almost took the whole shot there. But it looks like the Count of St. Germain sniff in the front. Ms. Mary on the bubble. James Erickson in the mix as well. Ms. Mary emerging from the pack with 10 seconds to go. But coming up quick is Trevor Taylor. Oh, no, Trevor Taylor, my fellow Austinite. Trevor Taylor takes the win. Rob Richardson, number 2. Jeff Behrman Sr., spot number 3. That was awesome. Congratulations, Trevor Taylor. Apparently so. And Miss Mary, as always, my friend, I cannot thank you enough. Hit me in the feels in a way that you cannot even fathom this morning, Miss Mary. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Give me just a moment here, my friends. All right, my dude. I need you to do me a solid. Ms. Mary, thank you so much for being a good sport. I sincerely appreciate you. Leading by example. Good morning to Caleb, who just smacked that follow button over here on TikTok. It is excellent to have you this morning. Mr. Mikey. Are you talking about the Air Jordan, the yellow paisley? If so, yes, I sure did. Thank you, Mikey, too. And Trevor Taylor, if you would like to choose a number, please do, my brother. Aw, Ms. Mary, thank you, my love. So 1, 5, or 2, Trevor Taylor. 1, 5, or 2. Damn right, Mikey. I will second that notion, my man. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, folks. Cheers. Broast. What are we thinking there, Bubba? Oh, you have access to my ace? What? That's amazing. All right, ace said 5. Good luck, Trevor Taylor. And before we bust into this box, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank each and every one of you. As I have said before, and I will say it again, it is hype trains like the ones that we saw this morning over here on Twitch. It is the gifts that you see over there on TikTok that are the true MVPs of this channel, my friends. I say it almost every day, and I truly mean it. We would not be here doing this without those. So from the bottom of our hearts, myself and Mrs. Junkwax, thank you so, so much. All right. Let's do it. Ah, roger that, Bubba. There you go, buddy. Very nice. All right, here we go, fam. Oh. 2018 Bowman? Dual graded? 10-10? Holy crapola. There you go. How about a little Chance Cisco? Rookie auto from Bowman Chrome, numbered to 150, a 10-10. Perfect card there for you, Bubba. Beautiful. And he was a Baltimore Oriole. I believe he's a Cardinal now. So shout out to Jeff Rotel and Kyle Willard. A little Chance Cisco. 9th on print to 150. Excellent. Oh, you and I, Jeffro. That would have been amazing. I am right there with you, big man. Beautiful. Very cool. Nice. All right, well, congratulations. There you go, Bubba. Let me put your name on this one, big man. Congratulations again, Trevor Taylor. That's a nice one, buddy. Thank you, Danny Rendon. I sincerely appreciate the positivity, Danny Rendon. That means more to me than you will ever know, big man. Sincerely, thank you so, so much. Alrighty. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, by the way, legends, I just have to show something off. So this will be in the Junk Wax Vintage Hitboxes after today. Check out this SP1 from 1992 Upper Deck Basketball. You got the Hick from French Lick on one side. You got Magic retiring on the other side. That's pretty damn cool. So that one's going in the Hitboxes also. And there's also a numbered Caitlin Clark in there. And some other fun stuff that you will see eventually. All right. Let's refresh that shop, legends, and see where we're at. Good morning, everybody. As always, if you were just rolling up in here for the very first time, it is magnificent to have you. Happy Tuesday morning. If you are new here, welcome again. If you have been here before, if you're an OG of the Junk Wax Vintage Card Club, big hugs and firm handshakes to you. But if you are new here, my friends, keep in mind, my name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, Tuesday through Friday, starting your morning right with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always a lot of laughs. Typically at my expense. That's right, Matt Kenyon. So, folks, you got to check this out. Shout out to Miss Rachel, who got us a gift from Etsy. And they don't call me the Bookend King for nothing, gosh dang it. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Rachel. So, folks, I'm actually going to put this on my grading station, where I do all the pre-grading. That's where that's going to go. Thank you again to Miss Rachel. Isn't that cool, Jeff? Could not agree more. Shout out to Ms. Rachel. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Soratorio Emmanuel. Thank you for snagging a spot in our break. I appreciate you, buddy. First break magic for Emmanuel. And Emmanuel, if you're here, buddy, please let us know. Tyler Freed, top of the morning to you, my brother. Always good to see you, buddy. How are you? Oh, there you go, Brian Smith. Excellent. Bubba. I think so. You'd have to ask Uncle Moosey on that one, my man. All right, let me lock in Emmanuel. Mr. Soratorio, another California kid. Number 24 in our Resurgence football. And ladies and gentlemen, aside from that, the shop is open. The floor is open. So if you would like to snag yourself down something to rip, I am happy and humbled to rip it for you. Oh, Tyler Freed. Very much so, my man. Now that we got our move done, myself and Mrs. Junkwax worked for a few hours yesterday getting the work area out there put together. So slowly but surely, this house is coming together, gosh dang it. Mr. Gallagher, good morning, Jared. So I'm just locking in a couple of break spots right now, my friend, but if you would like to go check out junkwaxvintage.com, that is where you find everything having to do with this channel. There's sealed wax up there. There's break spots up there. All kinds of fun stuff. And remember, my friends, you can create an account at junkwaxvintage.com for free. Cost you nothing. And that way you will be ready when that time comes. Aw, thank you, T25PB. Is that my mom? Who is that? T25PB. First time in the chat. Is that my mom? Who is that? T25PB, thank you for speaking up in the chat. If my mom did, there it is. That is my mother. Good morning, Mom. I love ya. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a shout out to my mom? Looks like she had to make a new account over here on Twitch. Making my morning, Mom. Excellent to have you this morning. And it looks like somebody already smacked you with a free gifted subscription as well. Beautiful. Oh, Mikey 2, you legend. I appreciate the thought, good buddy. And Trevor Taylor says that slab goes to the moose? That is unbelievably kind of you, my man. Done. I will remove this one and replace it with one that says Uncle Moosey. You are making my morning over there, Mom. Thank you for popping in here this morning. And I love the warm welcomes to my mother. Thank you, Chris Ryder. Thank you, Mikey, too. Trevor Taylor. This is why I say on an almost every morningly basis that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. Right here in the JWVCC. Cannot thank you enough, big man. And Uncle Moosey, you just got a nice new slab going into your PC there, my brother. He is a Cardinal now. Shout out to Jeff Rowe and Kyle Willard. But he originated as an Oriole. And Uncle Moosey is our Oriole fanatic in the family, has been for the last 4 years. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Oh, there you go, Mom. Shout out to you and Miss Mary. I just have a hunch, Mom, that you and Miss Mary would get along very, very well. You're both extremely sweet human beings. I love you both. Oh, Jeffro. Oh, he got released from the Cardinals? Ooh, ouch, kabibbles. Well, last I heard he was a Cardinal, gosh dang it. And I got to go off of what I hear. There you go. I love it. Thank you, Danny Rendon, our Colorado cousin. So, Mom, Broncos 1967 is our buddy Danny Rendon, and he is from Colorado. And I've told him a few times how we lived in Colorado as well when I was a freshman in high school and used to rodeo down there. Mikey 2 says, Mama Junk Wax is the original grading company, giving us a Pop 1 Dalen PSA 10. I love you, brother. Thank you. You're absolutely right. She did. It's true. It's true. Shout out to the Junk Wax Mama. Aw, thank you, Jeffro. Beautiful. All right, legends, I'm going to refresh that shop real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Shout out to all the legends over here on TikTok. Mr. Ryder, Galaxy Gift, Naughty by Nature, Derek Dilly, Randy for Red Sox, Kirk Woa, Mr. Weisner. Awesome to have you this morning, my friends. Great to see you. Great to be seen. All right, it looks like we are current up there at junkwaxvintage.com. So I think we need to bust into some more juicy junk wax while we are awaiting our next order up there at junkwaxvintage.com. How about we go back to 1992? Leaf Baseball. See if we can't find some Ken Griffey Jr. this morning. And we start off with old Danny Gladden for the Tigres. Newbie Breaks, good morning. Awesome to have you, Randy. And I am very well this morning. Thank you for asking, buddy. How are you doing? That's the question. We got Gucci Mane's nephew, Brent. Oh, hell yeah. How about a Gold Leaf rookie? Back-to-back Brents. Maine and Gates. Shout out to Daniel Gates, our not-so-sinister Gates. Lee Smith, hurling some heat for the Cardinals. Shout out to Jeffro. Dunston checks in for the Cubbies. Oh, Bill Pacoda. The Gladden so nice, we got him twice. Calvin Jones for our Seattle Mariners. Old Petey. Somebody bang a trash can for Trevor Taylor's Astros. Yes, we did, Mom. We love some Colorado. Todd's cousin. Thrice removed. Mikey McFarland. Back-to-back Mikeys with old Mikey Greenwell. Shout out to my Bo Sox brethren, Kobe Luna. Derek Bell. Shout out to our Toronto brothers and sisters. The man, the myth, the Molitor. Paul Molitor for the Brew Crew. Roberto Alomar with a dirty bottom. Watching one fly. And last but not least for the Pirates, getting dirty, Mike Lavaliere. Excellent. Fun little pack of juicy junk wax, if I do say so myself. Mr. Willis, thank you so much for the kind gift over here on TikTok. I sincerely appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. So, legends, I'm going to refresh this shop real quick. But then, I think we should do a little morning giveaway over here on Twitch. Just because I love you. And because the positivity this morning has been nothing short of amazing. So, as always, my friends, I want to reward that behavior. So, remember, to be eligible for this giveaway, there is a couple of requirements. You got to be over here on Twitch, number 1. You got to be subscribed, number 2. And lastly, you have had to make a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com, so we have your address and your information. Cool? How about a little smoochy pack on this terrific Tuesday morning? Thank you, Danny Rendon. I sincerely appreciate the bits, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to give away a smoochy pack this morning. Give me just a second here, legends. We're going to run another moose race. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. I love that fella. And I apologize to my TikTokers because you will not be able to see this, but if you do want to see it, come on over. Oh, my mom has taken off this morning. Mom, I love you, obviously. Thank you so much for starting the morning the right way. We really, really love seeing you in here. And thank you for making the switch to Twitch again and for participating in the chat, Mom. I love you. Make it a terrific Tuesday. I know you will. And we'll talk to you a little bit later. Big hugs and firm handshakes to my mom. Thank you, Uncle Moosey, for the warm outro. And thank you, Mom, for the positivity. I appreciate you. Gosh, I love seeing my mom in here this morning. That's pretty damn cool. All right, everybody. If you want to be in this race, let me know. Moosey is automatically in there. Ernie Larson. Got you covered, brother. Got you in there, Matt Kenyon. Got you in there, Johnny D. Got you in there, Jeffro. Jerfro. There you go, buddy. Boston Bill Cormier. Got you in there, John. Got you in there, Krabby Rob. Got you in there, Miss Mary. Got you in there, Senor Mendoza. Mi placer, Mikey 2. Brian Smith. Hermanito. Got you in there, Uncle Smitty. Who am I missing? Danny Rendon. Got you in there, brother. All right, Danny Rendon, Uncle Smitty, Kobe Luna, Brian Smith, Mikey 2, Senor Mendoza, Miss Mary, Krabby Rob, John Clunan, Boston Bill, Jeffro, Johnny D, Matt Kenyon, Jeff Behrman Sr., Ernie Larson, and Uncle Moosey. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Got you in there, brother. Kirk Woa. Done. Chris Ryder. Got you in there, brother. The Hammer. There you go. Got you in there, Bubba. All right, legends, we have 21 of you incredible human beings. I missed Mikey 1. Did Mikey 1 say he wanted to be in this giveaway? Mikey 1, I am so sorry if I missed you, big guy, but I did not see you enter this giveaway, Mikey. I think Mikey 1 might be sitting this one out on purpose. Oh, I got you, Mikey 2. That is very, very thoughtful of you, my friend. But fun fact, Mikey 1 actually created these packs. So there's a reason he's not in here. But I appreciate you being so thoughtful. Thank you so much, Mikey 2. Jeff Hansen, you're already in there, you legend. Yep, I got you covered, buddy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 21 of you on this list. We're going to put 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Good luck for a smoochie pack this morning. There you go. Uncle Moosey on the front side. Bubba, Trevor Taylor on the backside. John Cloonan taking over the number 1 spot for just a moment. And he's falling back to the middle of the pack. Oh, no. Johnny D taking over the lead with 15 seconds to go. Mr. Mikey 2 on the bubble. Brian Smith, the number 3 spot. But Brian Smith taking over the number 2 spot. And then Uncle Smitty taking it back. And Uncle Smitty. Boston Bill Cormier coming out of the backfield like a moose on that Colombian marching powder. There you go. Boston Bill Cormier, Danny Rendon, and Miss Mary taking the top 3. Excellent. All right, Boston Bill Cormier. You get a little smoochie pack this morning. Krabby Rob, that's right. Somebody test that moose for performance-enhancing drugs. Naughty by nature, thank you, big man. Brian Barreto, good morning, buddy. Long time no see. All right, Boston Bill. Let's see what's in here, my brother. Just for you this morning. If I can get it open. Oh, my Lanta. There we go. All right, we have a little tricolor, Bradley Beal. I think that is a 24 select. 22-23, excuse me. From Washington State University, little Clay Thompson. Rookie Revolution, Agbaji for Utah. Shout out to Johnny Utah. Kate Cunningham on the Cosmic. Oh, well, hello. How about a little Grady Dick? A little Morning Dick.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Grady Dick, rookie autograph. Not too shabby there, Boston Bill Cormier. Nice. Well, congratulations, Boston Bill. I am super stoked to pull you a nice little rookie autograph this morning. That's right, Jeff Hansen. It is hashtag JWAD somewhere. Well, congratulations again, Boston Bill Cormier. Let me put your name on these little bad boys real quick, and then we will refresh that shop one more time.
It's me. I need you to see something.
Janny84 over there on Twitch here. Thank you so much for the very kind words. We sincerely appreciate it. And welcome to the crew. Very glad to have you, Janny. Folks, can we get that warm junk wax vintage welcome to Janny84? That is very, very kind of you. Thank you so much, Janny. Hit me in the feels over here, my friend. You big sweetie. There you go again, Boston Bill. And Janny84. So I appreciate the sentiment, my friend, but I want you to keep something in mind. There is never any pressure to spend a dime here. Ever. You are more than welcome to just be here, come as you are, hang out with the whole community, participate, make it a wonderful morning, or a wonderful evening, or maybe even a luscious lunch wax, if we're here during the afternoon. So I sincerely appreciate you being here, Janny. And I know that you will make a purchase whenever you can, because they do help to keep this thing on the rails. But I want you to know there is never any pressure to do that. You're always just more than welcome to come as you are. And Mr. Bearman Sr., my brother from another mother with his 40th gifted sub in the family. Hey, Janny, you know, I apologize, my friend, because you're no longer a part of the crew. Because you're now part of the family.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Absolutely right, Jeff Hansen. Thank you so much, good sir. Thank you, Miss Mary, for the warm welcome. And Janny, you were absolutely right. Part of the family now. Beautiful. Thank you so, so much. We appreciate you. All right, let me put these off to the side here, family. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson for my Gigantes hat this morning. I keep looking at myself in the camera here. That's pretty damn cool. I got to be honest, I think this is the first time I have ever worn a Giants hat in my 42 years of life. Hey, welcome to the family, Janny. Nice to have you, my friend. Okie dokie, family. Let's refresh that shop, shall we? And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have about 20 minutes left on this terrific Tuesday morning JWV family show. So I am going to go ahead and make that last call. If you would like to rip something down from junkwaxvintage.com, now would be a perfect time to do it. Danny Rendon. So he sent us a hat, and then he sent us some really cool cards as well. I'll show you one more time for those of you that weren't here this morning. So that is a Tyler Lockett from Immaculate, numbered to 25. That'll go in my son's PC. Another Tyler Lockett on the green color match press proof. Little K9, Kenneth Walker III. My PC, some Jazz of the Chisholm. And last but not least, Steve Largent, Z jersey, 25 out of 25. Pretty damn cool, right? A lot of you know that Steve Largent is one of my PCs. Has been for many, many years. Oh, and by the way, folks, fun fact. I think I've told you in the past that I used to have the Seattle Post-Intelligencer newspaper from when Steve Largent retired, from 1989. And I told you that I lost it in the infamous storage unit where I lost a whole bunch of stuff many, many years ago when I was in my active addiction. For those of you that don't know, I'm in recovery. I've been clean since October 6th, 2009. The good news, I did not lose that paper. My mom had it the whole time, and we found it. So I'm currently trying to think of a way to display that because it's freaking huge. It's like 7 feet long. So I got to figure out a way to display that. Thank you, Danny Rendon. Much appreciated, my man. And one more humongous thank you to Mr. Rob Richardson. Those will be in our PCs forever. My son is going to freak out. You know it, Mikey, too. Freaking huge. Aw, Matt Kenyon. Hit me in the feels over here, buddy. Thank you so much for the kind words. You are spot on, my brother. Aw, James Reinhart. Well, please do go back and watch that replay, my friend. And it is wonderful to see you this morning, Chef. Mikey, too, smacking us with some beautiful bits. Thank you so much again. I appreciate you, buddy, helping to keep this channel on the rails. And Legends, I got to give credit where credit is due. Over here on TikTok, 5.3 thousand likes. I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Literally. Absolutely amazing. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones and me. Cannot thank you enough for the tiny dinies, Ike. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, my friend. Shout out to Mass Z, Greg B, Brian Barreto, Freddie, Naughty by Nature, and Chris Ryder. Thank you, my friends, and happy Tuesday morning. Danny Rendon. Yes, he is. That's a fact. Thank you so much, Miss Mary. You were absolutely right. All right, give me just a second here, folks. Little housekeeping. Sorry about that. Mr. Reinhardt, you swear you have the 1977 Steve Largent rookie card? That would be amazing. Let me tell you what. Oh, wow. We have a brand new order up there at junkwaxvintage.com, you legends. Shout out to Senor Mendoza, mi hermano. Possibly our last family rip of the morning. Muchísimas gracias, Cesar. Caesar, I need you to do me un favor. Are we going left, right, or middle? Good, sir. Excuse me. Cesar Mendoza says 2, the middle. Got you covered, my brother. As always, siempre, Cesar Mendoza. I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen and utilizing junkwaxvintage.com. That's right. I heard you got a big old card last night, Cesar Mendoza. Felicidades otra vez. All right. Good luck, my brother. Vámonos. One more shout out to all my amazing TikTokers over here today. Wonderful to have you this morning, legends. And I have called last call, my dear friends. So if you want to reach up to junkwaxvintage.com and dip into that magnificent wall of wax, feel free. Threaten me with a good time. All right, Caesar. Buena suerte, my brother. Let's go. Roger that, James Reinhardt. Well, it is not always how the card will grade, right? Sometimes it's just about the card itself. So as I have said before, my friends, money will always be a part of our hobby, right? But in my humble opinion, money should never be all of our hobby. So when I look at a card, just to be transparent with you, my first thought is not the value. Ever. Almost ever. Should say almost. So typically, I think of how that card makes me feel. What that card makes me think about. Right? What kind of emotion it evokes from me. So as I have said before, my friends, and I will say it again, money will always be a part of our hobby. But it should never be all of the hobby. In my humble opinion. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. Kobe Luna, last night you finally got a early Curly Lambeau 1974 card with his OG running back auto on it. That's amazing, Kobe. Felicidades, hermano. Empty box there, Caesar. Thank you so much, Matt Kenyon. I appreciate the confirmation, my man.
I am humble in general.
There you go, Danny. Where in the world is Wander Minor Franco? Well, at least we got him out of the way right off the bat. Lo siento, Cesar. How about the Bo Constrictor? Little Boba Fett. Shout out to Bo Bichette and his daddy Dante. Bugged Out Billy, Spencer Strider, with his luscious lip curtain. Give me a hell yeah in the chat if that reminds me of Jeff Goldblum. Shout out to The Fly. And then you go and totally redeem yourself.
Oh my God!
How about 35 out of 50? Mr. Hectochromia himself on the gold. You already know, you legends. We love gold. The taste of it, the smell of it, the texture. We love gold so much it lost our genitals in an unfortunate schmelting accident. Yes. Ha ha. I'm from Austin, isn't that weird? I'll see myself out. Felicidades, Cesar. That's a nice one, sir. 35 out of 50. All right, finishing strong here, Caesar. Tom Nader, little Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Reminds me of Lockjaw from Masters of the Universe. And Julio Rodriguez on the hot Rodriguez. There you go, brother. And you were absolutely right, Danny Rendon. Shout out to Jeff Goldblum. All right, I am sleeving all of these up because they are all essentially short printed. There you go, James Reinhart. You and I both good, buddy. Yes, it does, Mikey, too. Sounds like a Dirty Sanchez or a Dutch rudder. Oh, my Lanta. All right, I am sleeving all these up for you. Cesar Mendoza. If he needs to fly, buddy, let me know. I'll leave him out just for a moment. But if not, that's okay, too. There you go. That's exactly right, Mikey, too. The old rusty fish hook. The angry pirate. The Alaskan pipeline. There you go, Jeffro. Cesar Mendoza says, yeet him. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope his trays, seat tables, and seat backs are in their full, locked, upright positions. Oh, so close. So close. There you go, Jeff Behrman. The old rusty trombone. A giggity. Trevor Taylor, a PSA 10 base sold for $75. Yes, absolutely right. Are you talking about the Garbage Pail Kids? They can be very, very valuable, believe it or not. Even base cards. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Okie dokie. Sleeve those all up for you. Cesar Mendoza and Felicidades otra vez on your number to 50, Mr. Hectochromia himself, Mad Max. Let me put your name on these little bad boys, my dude. And then we're going to refresh that shop for possibly the last time on this terrific Tuesday morning. That's right, Trevor Taylor. That's right. There you go, Doc, the old hot Carl. It is hashtag JWAD somewhere, my dear friends. All right, let's refresh that shop, shall we? I want to make sure Uncle Junk Wax isn't missing anything. All right, one more humongous Costco economy size shout out to Cesar Mendoza, Emmanuel Soratorio, Mary, Trevor Taylor, Mikey 2, Chris Ryder, Jeff Behrman Sr., Dylan Carter, Mikey 2, and Miss Melody. All of you have lit up the shop this morning, and I cannot thank you enough for doing so. Helping to keep this thing on the rails. There you go, Danny. You nasty twin. I don't care. I love it. All right, legends. You know what time it is. It is almost time for yours truly to go destroy a couple of Red's breakfast burritos. Shout out to Reds. There you go, Mr. Behrman. That's right. Mikey1 says, Dalen, do you have Sawyer this weekend? We do not, unfortunately. But we're driving down to San Antonio this weekend, actually, because he is graduating this weekend. So my son graduates on Saturday. So myself and Mrs. Junkwax are driving down to San Antonio, and we're going to go see Uncle Smitty, I think. We're going to go see Kyle Willard. So we're going to visit the San Antonio family. Oh, thank you, Mikey. I'm looking forward to it big time, buddy. Thank you so much, Miss Mary. You were absolutely right, Mikey. Could not agree more. I love that kid. That's my boy. So, folks, I'll be transparent with you. I'm pretty proud. Not going to lie. My son is graduating high school with his medical assistant certification and his phlebotomy certification. And he hasn't even left high school yet. Kid's got more education than I do. Almost. Anyway. Absolutely right, Uncle Smitty. Mrs. Junkwax will be there with me. Yes, sir. So we're going to make a trip to IKEA. Fun fact, we bought a table for the work area out there. And I don't know if you guys have ever purchased IKEA. And sometimes you get a part that just doesn't work. They misthreaded it. So we tried to put a table together and it wouldn't go together. So we're having to return that, grab a new one. And then I think we're coming to see you that day as well, Uncle Smitty. Janny84, again, my friend, welcome to the family. We are very glad to have you. There you go, Miss Mary. Absolutely right. Little triple whammy. Uncle Smitty, you're exactly right. Exactamente, my brother. Yep. Oh, Jeff Hansen, trust me, I tried, good sir. I tried to get out the rubber mallet and see if I could get it to work. I got no love. Good morning, Mr. Donovan Anderson. Excellent to see you, my brother. Oh, we had a magnificent weekend, my man. So a lot of you remember, we had a huge surprise on Sunday night. Mr. Johnny Utah was here in studio for the very first time ever. That was pretty sick. So for those of you that came out Sunday night here on TikTok, thank you. I appreciate you. And remember, my friends, I will be back here. Same junk time, same junk channel tonight. 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm hoping that maybe we can start a little earlier tonight. It'd be cool to start at 7. But I think we might be starting at 7:30. So as always, my dear friends, I need you to go out and do me a favor today. I need you to do me a solid on this terrific Tuesday. And that's a wonderful call out, Mikey1. So we have some new, really cool Dalen McMillan cards and Amanda McMillan cards that you will see during our closing credits screen here in just a couple of minutes. So make sure you stick around, my friends. They're pretty cool. So as always, legends, on this terrific Tuesday, I need you to go out there today, do me a solid, do me a favor. Actually, 3 of them. I need you to go out there and be good to yourselves today, my friends, on this terrific Tuesday, when you're using that inner monologue, because we all do. Do your best to say nice things to yourself. Remember, my friend, that your thoughts become your actions, and your actions become your life. So it is absolutely vital to keep it up here as clean as possible. So do your damnedest to be good to yourself. Try to be your own best cheerleader. You gotta pump yourself up instead of pushing yourself down. So please be good to yourself today, my friends. Oh, thank you, Donovan. Oh, that sounds like a heck of a weekend, my man. Beautiful. I hope you found something juicy in there, Mr. Anderson. So please, my friends, be good to yourselves. Also, be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule. Now, I know what you're going to say. Uncle Junkwax. Those other human beings out there, they don't make it easy. Because at times, our world, and especially our wonderful card hobby that we love so much, can be chock full of a-holes. We do not need any more. We're all set in the a-hole department. We're good. What we do need is kindness, patience, empathy, and tolerance. And you, my friend, can be the change that you want to see in the world today. I have faith in you. So please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, no matter how difficult those other human beings make it. And lastly, do your damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. It does not matter how bad you think your day is going. It does not matter how bad you think your life is going. Keep in mind, my friends, there are hundreds of thousands of human beings out there today, right this second, that are eating dirt. They're drinking mud, right? You don't have those problems today. Especially if you live in North America, my friends, there is always a short list of things to be grateful for. So whatever is on your list, find it, hang on to it, and use it to motivate you today. That's exactly right, Brian Smith. They're out there chewing leather. Exactly right. So, especially if you live in North America, you have a short list of things to be grateful for. If you've got a roof over your head, if you've got family that loves you, if you've got a vehicle that runs, if you're healthy-ish, if your kids have 10 fingers, 10 toes, and eyes that see and ears that hear, right? So like I said, folks, whatever's on your list, use it. And make it a terrific Tuesday. You are absolutely right, Jeremy Campbell. Wonderful to see you this morning, my brother. There you go, Jeff Hansen. America. All right, legends. Thank you again, Donovan Anderson. Thank you to Greg B., Brian Barreto, Freddie, Kobe, Naughty by Nature. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. I love you so much, Jeff Hansen. Danny Rendon. Ooh, prayers for your appointment today, my man. Possibly a new career move for you. That's a huge thing, Danny Rendon. Well, I hope the best for you today, my man. You have all the positive vibes, good sir, and you deserve every one of them, you legend. Big Ernie Larson, I will definitely tell Sawyer, happy birthday. Like I said, he's having a little bit of a tough morning. For those of you that weren't here this morning, my son got pulled over this morning. Yeah, got pulled over on his 18th birthday. Way to go, kid. Way to go. That sounds like my son. Yep, that's something that would happen to me. So I'm going to spend the day pumping him up today. He was pretty upset this morning. I told him it happens to the best of us, gosh dang it. Oh, hell yeah, Mikey. Well, shout out to Peggy. That's a big deal. Well, I hope she gets it, my dude. I have no doubt. All right, my dear friends. You already know. It is time for yours truly to go destroy a couple of Red's breakfast burritos. Thank you, as always, for another terrific Tuesday morning right here in the front yard. And I am chomping at the bit to be right back here with you tonight. Same junk time, same junk channel. 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Mikey, do we have a current schedule up right now if I switch my screen over, buddy? Exactly right, Jeremy Campbell. Yep. That happened this morning. Excellent. Thank you, Mikey. So we're going to switch over and I'll show you guys the schedule here. There you go. Oh, nope. Nope. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, I was looking at Mikey 2. Mikey 2 said it was current. I'm so sorry, Mikey 1. I got confused. I apologize. Jeff Hansen, does our new house have a pool? No, it does not. No, sir. We do not have a pool. Be a lot cooler if we did, though. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to go over there and jump to Instagram, on our Instagram page, our schedule is current. So there you go. Jeffro, you are absolutely right. New schedule is out on Facebook and Instagram. Beautiful. Oh, Jeff Hansen, threaten me with a good time. That would be magnificent. Threaten me with a good time, buddy. Oh, that would be great. No, if we weren't renting, that would be amazing. But yeah, we're renting this place, buddy. There you go, Brian Smith, my man. All right, you incredible human beings. Get out there. Make it a terrific Tuesday. I know you will. I'm going to go destroy a couple of Red's breakfast burritos. My stomach is just starting to bark at me. Oh, thank you, Mikey 1. There we go. That's a little better. So there you go. That is our current schedule over here on Twitch, Kick, Facebook, and YouTube. You all can see that. Sorry to my TikTokers. If you want to come make the switch to Twitch, you can see the schedule as well. I appreciate you, Mikey1. Thank you, buddy. And we also have a cool little jingle at the end here. So enjoy the jingle. Enjoy the brand new cards that are up there. Humongous shout out to Mikey1 for creating those. They're pretty damn cool. And we will see each and every one of your smiling, shining faces back here tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you again for another terrific Tuesday morning. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around, and we'll see you back here in just a little bit. Thank you again, you legends. Smoochies! Oh, I got to put it in there. Hold up. There we go.
Wake up, it's a cardboard kind of day with Dalen on the mic, get ready to play. We're ripping packs from the past to the now. Vintage wax to chrome, we'll show you how. Spicy water in hand, we pull that heat with grails, refractors, and hits so sweet. Amanda's in the mix, keeping things on track. Mrs. Junk Wax knows how to crack that back. It's the Junk Wax Vintage Morning Show, where the pulls are wild and the vibes all flow. From Bo to Brock, from J-Rod to Shaq, we're flipping through decades, never looking back. Live on 5, that's TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. Card clubs deep, and every legend's in the room. Yeah, it's the Junk Wax Vintage Morning Show. Grab your coffee, your cards, and let's go.
Gotta love the debut pack. I love it, Mikey.
And cracking backs.
Powered by cardboard and chaos. JWV in the AM. Let's roll.
Humongous shout out to Miss Mary, Andrew Shumper, Kyle Willard, Bubba, Caesar Mendoza, James Erickson, Mikey 2, Ernie Larson, Chris St. Germain. That might be my favorite card right there, Mikey. With the black cherry on the drip. That is beautiful. 2024 Prestige. Oh, that is so cool, Mikey. Oh, the Rookie of the Year, Amanda. Those are so amazing. Aw, thank you, Mikey 2. I appreciate you, brother. How about the 1987 Throwback Future Stars? Hell yeah. Thank you again, Mikey, for creating these cards. They are so damn cool. Ooh, check out the one-of-one gold vinyl optic downtown Amanda McMillan.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
So cool. Lil Rock breaks. Do you guys ever break wild cards? Yes, we do. We have wild card up there at junkwaxvintage.com right now, Lil Rock. Absolutely, my friend. And it is wonderful to see you this morning, buddy. You're coming in right at the end. Hi and bye. It is wonderful to see you. Oh, there we go. The lock of hair relic. I love it so much. All right, you legends. Thank you again for another terrific Tuesday morning. I hope you go out there and make it a terrific Tuesday. And we will see you all back here tonight, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you again, Lil Rock. I hope you are able to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. And we'll see you all back here tonight. Thank you again, my dear friends, for a truly terrific Tuesday morning. And we'll see you back here tonight. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. And we'll see you back here tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.